Hi everyone, this is Trina and we're live at Jackson Hall for this Wellness Wednesday. We have this every Wednesday at lunch where we have a chef or cookbook author or nutritional expert come and talk to us. Today we're really excited because we have Christina Kirk, the Castaway Kitchen on Instagram.
How you doing?
And Christina doesn't live in Miami anymore, so we're really lucky to have her. She's visiting us from Virginia today, and she's promoting her book, Made Whole. You can find that book over here in our Positivity Library, which we do in conjunction with Books and Books. We have all kinds of wellness-based books, books about health and nutrition. You can peruse them or buy them for a friend in the hospital or just take one home. We also have a swap library where you can leave your books, and that's in conjunction with Books and Books. So, Christina, tell us about who you are and what you're up to today.
Hi, so I blog over at the Castaway Kitchen, and I started the blog like almost 4 years ago, kind of just because I was no longer a restaurant chef, which is what I did before motherhood, but I wanted to get healthy. I was about to turn 30. I was like really overweight, a lot of like chronic illnesses, and food is something I've always loved, and I've always loved to cook. So I'm like, if I can create recipes to like get healthy and heal my body, that's something I can share with people. So yeah, I kind of went down that rabbit hole and never came out. And I really enjoyed creating healthy recipes that people can enjoy no matter what their food intolerances are or what their goals are. Because I hate the idea of people eating like boiled chicken and like lettuce and like thinking that's what they need to do to be healthy. So.
And what are you making for us today? Is it a recipe from your cookbook?
It is. So it is my Cauliflower Alfredo, and so the base of it is steamed cauliflower and garlic, and you mix it with a little bit of coconut milk, a little bit of fish sauce, which is umami, which gives it that cheesy flavor, red wine vinegar, salt, pepper, and it's super good.
That fish sauce idea sounds pretty smart.
It is.
Umami is amazing.
Umami is amazing. So I'm really excited. I'm like, I think that people are really gonna like it. This one is a favorite recipe from the book. So
cool.
We'll see. Yeah.
So now you're gonna
blend it up. Yeah, which way the blender's down there
because electricity.
Yeah, because electricity. And hopefully, hello.
So you have a Miami connection that I think some people will appreciate.
Yeah, so I'm born and raised here, obviously. But my mom owns Green Gables Cafe in Coral Gables, and her name is Anna, so Anna Green Gables, the name. But it's a farm-to-table, like organic, like breakfast and lunch, kind of like casual dining. It's been there for 11 years. Like, my mom kind of snowballed that organic health movement into Miami 10 years ago when no one was doing it. So she's been doing this forever. And I was lucky enough to grow up in her house, and that's how I learned to cook. And yeah, I love Green Gables Cafe, and you should check it out. They do a lot of specials from my cookbook at the restaurant because they make like daily like paleo specials or vegan specials or gluten-free, that kind of thing.
And tell me about your grandma and the black bean burger. That was a fun story.
Yeah, so when I first worked at Green Gables, I was vegan. I know, which now I'm like the opposite of vegan. I'm super ancestral health. I like my protein. But I was trying it out, right? And that's how I developed the award-winning black bean burger that they serve at Green Gables Cafe. But the funny thing is, when trying to explain to my abuela cubana, who's like, my dad's a butcher and they're all butchers and they own butcher shops and they're like farmers, on like Noche Buena, that I couldn't eat because I was vegan. And she's like, we had like my big fat Greek wedding moment because she's like, ¿qué? She's like, bueno, come los frijoles. And I'm like, abuela, the beans have pork too.
You can't get away from it in Miami.
It was awesome.
Yeah, that happens in my family sometimes. We have some vegan relatives and they're like, but this fish, you can't eat fish? It's not meat. No.
Yeah, no, the plant-based thing does not bode over well. But it's been exciting.
The culture's changing too.
Yeah, it is. And the great thing is that the way I'm eating now, there's a lot of really good, like, I have a vaca frita in my cookbook and arroz con pollo that I make in the slow cooker, but instead of rice, I use cauliflower rice and hemp seeds, and I make like camarones enchilados, but I use a roasted beef marinara instead of a tomato base, and I can still create like grain-free, like paleo, keto recipes, but that they can associate with it and they can feel like they're still enjoying, and like you don't have to lose your cultural identity when you want to eat healthy, which I think is really important because being Latin, like that's a big part of my culture, my food. So yeah, it's fun. It's been a really like it's fun getting them on board, you know?
Cool. Let's follow you as you blend.
Yeah, I'm gonna blend this. never used this Vitamix before, so hopefully I don't break it. Close it so it doesn't make noise. There you go. That's what that's for.
How blended should you get it?
I like it silky smooth, so it's like really like an Alfredo. This recipe, it's so simple, but it's so convincing. Like I know people are like, oh, but the coconut milk, it doesn't taste like coconut. I've had like an overwhelmingly positive response to this recipe, and it's so simple, but it's like the epitome of what my cooking is about. Like it doesn't have to be complicated. It just has to be like fresh, real ingredients.
Got it. Let's take a look at what else she's got here on the table. Some more ingredients from the recipes. Ooh, that is kind of silky smooth. And what else is in there again?
So it's coconut milk, garlic, red wine vinegar, salt, pepper, cauliflower, coconut. I mean, that's just like 5 ingredients. It can't be easier. I'm gonna taste it first because I didn't measure the ingredients because they were kind of pre-measured for me. And like any skeptical chef, I had to double check.
Success. Yay.
Hey. Thank you. Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you, Christina, how would you define health and wellness? What's your personal definition?
So, hi, hello, welcome. You want to taste some cauliflower Alfredo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. You know, they like their portion controls. They can have like 1 piece of coffee. Whereas us, it's like so good. It's like a super sauce.
So it's a sauce. I was gonna do it over zoodles, but they didn't have a spiralizer, and I was like, whatever. We'll just shoot the sauce. No big deal.
Good.
Right?
Very good.
Thank you. So health and wellness for me, I think like right now, if you talk to most people, especially women in their 30s, everyone's got something going on, like Hashimoto's, or rheumatoid arthritis, or chronic inflammation, or something. And it's insane, like the repercussions of just, you know, processed food and like the estrogenic compounds in our like environment that they're taking a toll on our health. And everyone's got chronic issues. And so I was one of those people, right? I always eat organic. I like to cook from scratch, but I found myself about to turn 30 and really unhealthy despite doing all the right things. And I found out that if being empowered through knowledge, through knowing how food affects the body, I was able to heal my body. And just health and wellness is waking up every morning and things not hurting and having energy to get through your day and play with your kids and go to work or go to the gym, having a stable mood, having like thriving and not feeling like you're in survival mode all the time, not having to drink 7 cups of coffee to get through your day. And so I'm all about lifestyle changes. It's not about doing it for 10 days or 30 days or, you know, 20-day detox. Like you have to make lasting changes. It's got to be your new normal, but I'm there, like it looks different for everybody, and that's something I preach a lot in my book. You have to find your own path to health because what works for so-and-so or what worked for me might not work for you. You have to feel confident enough that you can tweak as you go to find your specific like path to health. And I think that's so hard because everyone wants the manual. Like, give me the manual, I want the magic bullet, and spoiler alert,
It
doesn't exist.
Well, thanks, Christina. We'll definitely highlight your book in our stories.
Thank you.
You guys can follow her. Her Instagram is on here, the caption. Anything else you want to share with us before we go, Christina?
Yeah, you can get my book at Books and Books, on Amazon, at Costco, at my mom's restaurant, in the Gables. And I just want you to know that, like, if you're someone that right now you don't feel well and you feel like your doctors don't understand you and you feel like you can't do anything about your situation, like you can. Like there is no rock bottom. Like it can always get better, and you don't have to settle for living like feeling not so hot.
Thanks, Christina. It's been awesome. We're going to post some stories of the delicious food she's making, and she'll be here until 2 today. And we have Wellness Wednesday every Wednesday, 12 to 2. So join us. It's free. Bye, everyone. Bye, Christina. Bye.